Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nenna, and today we're back with the Not So Berry Challenge. Hey guys, we're back with Rosie. We're not gonna sit down. I want you to take a shower because we're about to leave and do something a little bit more fun, and we're doing something that is like totally related to the challenge, which we haven't done in a while, so I'm really excited for that. I'm really interested to see what kind of person Rosie, grows into, because we're still kind of like in our early years, we're in college, so I would say she's like between, let's say, like 18 and maybe like 23. I'm just estimating because obviously I don't exactly know what year she would graduate. No, there's different types of like studies, and some take a few years and some take longer. So we're just gonna estimate. I think she's still in the process of finding herself, but we are definitely on the road to becoming, our I wanted to say best version of herself, but we're definitely not. Let's order a taxi, and unless we can walk there, let's see if we can go and walk to a lot. I haven't made over any of the other lots in this world. I simply don't have the time before I leave to do this, so unfortunately for the rest of the remainder of this Let's Play, or at least for our college years, we're not going to be renovating any other lot. So as I was saying, I'm not renovating any of the lots because I am going on a holiday pretty soon, and I have a short amount of time to re-record this Let's Play. So I promised I would do another Not So Berry challenge before I'm going. So that means that I can't really pre-record unless I bring this episode out. I just simply don't really have the time right now to do any of that. So I'm really sorry if for the next few episodes, it's gonna look a little rough and there might not be a lot of big changes. I do think she's gonna have to move into her own apartment eventually, but I think I'll make an exception for that. But for the rest, we're not really gonna, do any big makeovers. Talking about big makeovers, there's one I wanted to show you. Just start working out because we did come here for, for that reason. Does love a good workout. She has to keep in shape. I wanted to show you guys her face, and I feel like the only way I can do that is she's actually like standing still. Also, we usually should give her like a nicer working out outfit, but I guess working out for her isn't really like a luxury. It's more like a necessity to stay in shape. I should really not record at night. Remember that I said I was gonna give her a makeover per stage in her life, per college semester. I accidentally left the game running in the background when I was doing something, and then I came back and she was almost through her sophomore year. So I went ahead and gave her the second makeover, and then I kind of realized that, my god, girl, you do a lot of cardio. You need to do some more weight training. I figured that she would probably spiral out of control and just kind of like loved the changes on her nose so much that when she scheduled the appointment for her eyes, because she wanted like double eyelids, they did a whole bunch of corrections on her, and then they also offered to kind of fill in her top lip and do some Botox and stuff. And since she is so insecure, they were able to sell it so incredibly well. Like, she fell for that shit quicker than I run to the shop to get me some donuts, or what else do I run to the store for? Like some good mayo. I know it's random, but I mean, maybe would I run to the store for good mayo? Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. There's types of food I would definitely run to the store for. Yeah, there's one food, but I just can't. No, I don't remember what it is. There's not really many people here, so I'm just gonna take a quick shower. Maybe we'll just go to another lot. I did add like 6 other teens in this world that I made over, so I'm hoping that she meets any of them, and I already made them like 2 days ago, so luckily for me, I already did that. I'm hoping that she gets together with any of them. I haven't really seen any other characters that I like, so I wanted to give her a chance of finding like a nice boyfriend for later on, like a permanent boyfriend, and I want her to mingle around, and she needs to have 20 lovers at once. So I genuinely feel like the only way to make that happen is to be in college. Like, when else are you gonna have the opportunity to be around so many people at once, and just meeting so many people and just dating around? You know what I'm saying? It's literally the best place. But unfortunately, there's not really anyone here now. She has college, so I guess we're just gonna have her go off to college in her little dress. I did give her a makeover, as you guys can see. I figured since it's winter, she probably would wear something that covers up just a little better. and I do really love those shoes, so I just had to give them to her. I wanted to talk about something and I just forgot what it was, so that's fine. These 20 simultaneous lovers. I am definitely going to have her smooch around, just try and get together with as many people as I can. I haven't really checked into her bio, not necessarily her bio, but you know, herself, I guess, her information, and check if she likes boys, girls. I think she's straight, unlike Pepper, who I think liked only girls. I think she was a full lesbian. Maybe towards the end she did like men a little. I mean, I don't really remember, but I think she was just really into women and maybe some feminine boys. I really don't know. I mean, maybe if she give them a chance, she would, but I think for the most part she only dated women. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that Rosie is 100% straight. But maybe if she's, you know, around a lot of people, maybe if someone offers her a chance to be a little experimental, she would take it. I really don't know. I mean, Rosie is honestly kind of a mystery to me for the most part, because I haven't really had a chance to do many social things since she was kind of... Is this one of the new Sims? I don't think so. No, this is definitely not is it? No, I don't know who that is. I really had a chance to be very social because, as you guys know, things haven't really been working out for her. I'll find out eventually. I'm gonna have so much fun trying to figure out who she likes and what she likes. For the most part, Julie and her are really doing well. Did she change her name? I'm not sure. I feel like she did. She and her are best friends. It still says that she's best friends with Danielle and Sunny, but I'm sure over the course of the years that's just gonna disappear, and perhaps she wishes she's best friend with them. Relationship with Pepper is really good. We have the cats, obviously. She's also good friends with Tilly. Her and Tilly have actually been doing a lot better, and I'm kind of surprised because, as you guys know, Tilly is kind of like an in-between kind of person. She doesn't really seem to side towards one person more than the other. She just kind of stays in the middle, and I don't really appreciate that very much because it doesn't feel like she's being authentic. She is what we call a mayloper, which means like a walk with her, I guess. A walk with her. Basically like a person that just agrees with whatever is preferable, is that a word? Yeah, prefer. For some reason I was like, that's a made up word. No, it's not, girl. Depending on the situation, she will, you know, lean more towards one or the other, which is just like kind of shallow, to be honest. All right, we moved to a different location, and oh wait, that's fancy. I wonder if there is... there's... Did they really put a law down and not buy a fridge? Place a fridge? Like, I'm about to starve. You're gonna tell me that you can't order food here? What? No, girl, no, won't do. But yeah, her and Tilly, like I said, have been doing better, and I kind of want to dive deep into that because it's actually quite an interesting story. So as she orders her coffee, before I start babbling on, I just want to see if there's any people here. There are some people arriving, but it's literally... Oh, this is a new Sim. He's one of my favorite Sims because he has a very a bad boy appearance. Oh my gosh, she's running. Girl's desperate. He's like, I'll need 20 lovers. No, wait, where are you going? Don't you dare leave. Oh, no, why is he leaving? As I said, her and Tilly have been doing a lot better, and that is quite surprising considering how difficult Tilly found it to be around Rosie. Hold up, I really like this place. I really do. Oh my god, I kind of want to make a cafe one of these days. Well, I mean, when I'm back, I suppose, but one of these days, so in like 20 episodes. Considering how hard Tilly found it to be her own person, her own, you know, being her own person with values and friendships and ideas and style and everything, opinions. Oh my god, girl, how many coffees did you drink? I feel like she already had a drink before she took that one. Don't know if she's into women, but it's the first person that entered this building and hasn't run away as soon as they saw it. Walk, it's strutted. Go, girl, you get it. Even if this is the only person that we can be friends with or we can talk to or whatever, just we have a little bit of social interaction. That is fine by me. I'm just gonna go and just line up a few of these chat thingies and make things a little easier for myself. herself. What has happened is obviously Rosie has transformed a lot, right? So she had her nose job. Let's go back to the previous episode. She had her nose done and she put on some makeup, straightened her hair, and put on this really mature dress for, you know, for I guess the situation, for being in college and her age, and just, you know, for how mature she is. And I think the dress represented maturity and something sexy and desirable, which is exactly what she wanted to appeal to others. It wasn't quite after that people started talking about Rosie, because she was kind of a standout anyways. Like, everyone kind of knew about this girl being bullied, because it wasn't like Mandy or Jana made it a big secret. It was pretty much like they tried to get as many people to join in and kind of badmouth Rosie, but it didn't really work because people started talking about her, but she just had a transformation, and then they just kind of didn't really care. They did talk about her, but more about how she looked and how she stood out. I don't think they totally switched sides and suddenly thought she was the best thing they've ever seen, but I think that the dress kind of made people look at her objectively, and they had something new to talk about. It wasn't just like, oh, this girl that's supposedly like super ugly, or she gets her, you know, her clothes from the trash, like whatever kind of rumors, spread, gossip they had on her. It was more like, wow, look at her figure, look at that butt, look at those boobies. Like, you know how objective people can be, and with the way that she was dressing and acting and just wanting to be seen, she got a whole new kind of gossip, and it kind of worked in her favor because it was positive, right? I wouldn't necessarily say that being known at, well, not being known for, but being talked about for the way that you dress and how it turns on people, or you're like so daring, or oh, it really enhances your body, like, you know, kind of like suggestive talk, suggestive rumors like that. They're not really talking about you because they think you're nice or because they like you, but just because your body looks good, you know, like that kind of talk. It was, in her opinion, good publicity, let's just put it that way. And because of that, we're gonna have to go home, by the way, because honestly, we don't really have, like, there's nobody here so we could talk to you besides Irene, and there's no boy. So I think we're just gonna, how about we do something really scandalous? Oh no, we can't because she has a boyfriend. I wanted to do something scandalous with Julie, but then what if she does something scandalous with, do you think Tilly's adventures? I kind of want to do like a one-night stand with Tilly, but then I kind of feel like, should our first time be with a random person, or should we, no, I don't, can you just see her do Tilly? I don't know. Well, we're just gonna get her home, and then I'll catch you guys on up on the rest of the juice, the beans, the spills, the tea, however you want to call it. There's a lot of it, so sit back and sip it. Sip it. So when she got this publicity, it kind of angered. I'll talk about the twins and their obvious makeovers in just a sec. Well, I guess I'll show you. I guess I can show you now, since she's gonna just do something and we're talking about them anyway. So let's go back to Mandy. So Mandy, how about I get them inside so you guys can see their new looks? So this is their new makeover. I felt Mean Girl vibes, even though I've never even seen Mean Girls, but I just got the I got the theme. Download these clothing pieces and I got the vibe, and I was like, damn right, those are the perfect Mean Girl outfits, besides the fact that they look good as well. Like, I love them. They're so good. They also cut their hair. I like to think that they wanted a change. They're not exactly like, they are triplets, by the way, in case you guys didn't know that. I like to think that they're not, you know, they're not the same person, so they do like to dress alike. Mandy is a little bit more wild, and Jenna is a bit more, well, less wild, I guess, peaceful. So I wanted to represent that with the headband, that she's a bit more put together, whereas Mandy doesn't really have a headband because she's a bit more wild like that. Hopefully that comes across right. Oh gosh, embarrassed Mandy. See, the thing is with these girls is that jealousy and insecurities of their own plays a big part, and the girls were pretty much like, I don't like where this is going. Like, they bullied her in middle school and maybe junior school. I don't know what y'all call that. We have like junior school, and then you go to high school and then college, but they basically always been not agreeing on a lot of things and bullying her, and they have problems of their own, which is kind of like why they take it out or feel the need to take it out on other people, which is kind of sad, but that's what a lot of people do with insecurities, and I definitely think they're just like that. And it also made them popular for some reason in middle school. It really was popular to, or yeah, it made you popular to be mean to someone and just kind of group together, and they were all seen as like cool girls and bad girls and whatever. Either way, not really adding to the story, but it is kind of fun to know more about these two and their background. And yes, these two, I got a question about if I made these Sims or not. These Sims are children from Jessica Picasso and the guy, I don't remember his name, Timothy, was it? The army couple, and they had 3 babies, they had triplets, and I just kind of tweaked their appearances just a little bit. But as you can see, I don't know if you guys can really tell that there is some Jessica in there, but I pretty much tweaked them a little bit. Maybe tweaked them a lot. I really don't know. Anyway, let me just quickly check if there is a visitor, if there's someone that's really cute on this lot. I am guessing nope. So how about we stop playing and we're just gonna go visit another lot. I'm just gonna keep on doing this until I actually find someone somewhere, because so far I can't find anyone. And that's just to go to class. So I guess we're gonna go after that. I guess we're just gonna go in the morning. We're just gonna smooch with this one girl that we know. Back on the topic. Oh gosh, she grumpy. After Rosie started to get good publicity after this rumor that they started, which was supposed to ruin her reputation and not add to it, they kind of felt like maybe they were wrong about everything. He has so many plans and ideas on how to get back at Rosie, and I feel like there's so much anger that it somewhere along the way she lost the reason why she's mad as well. Like, she's just mad because she's mad, but there's no rhyme or reason to it anymore. I'm actually gonna have her do some research because this girl is always about to be kicked off of campus. She was on parole, I think it's called probation. I think she was on probation, and for some reason that doesn't sound like a word either, so I don't know what's happening to me tonight, but nothing sounds like a word. It was almost like Rosie was getting more publicity, let's just keep calling it publicity, than they were. And in middle school, like I said, they were super popular, and now nobody really seemed to care about them. It was kind of hard for them to in the spotlight, and it seemed like all eyes were on Rosie, even though it wasn't, but it just seemed like it because of the small group that they were, you know, talking to and getting this information from. So it was kind of a different mindset that they had to get in. And so it wasn't like like I said, they really wanted to be friends with Rosie, but they decided that maybe they should just kind of stop bothering her, and maybe this popularity would just kind of disappear. Unfortunately for them, it didn't, and her reputation just kept on growing. And then once she got the other surgery to her face and she got more confident and comfortable talking about things, or not comfortable, but she got more confident after the nose job and the eye job and lip job, like the everything job. And when she realized that people were actually noticing her now and greeting her, and she wasn't being bullied by the twins anymore, she gained so much confidence in socializing that people were able to talk to her, and she was able to talk to people, and she was able to kind of make small talk and make friends and have people compliment her, and it made her feel so good. And honestly, I think that if Rosie had perhaps had this confidence of going up to people and talking before, she could have made so many friends. But unfortunately, since she was so insecure, she kind of just limited herself. She will never know now if it was because of the new changes or because she's generally a good person and people can see that. But right now, like, there's nothing we can think about that forever, but it doesn't change the fact that Rosie is, you know, a whole different person. Like, you guys saw her face. Just for comparison, this is what she used to look like. This was her joining college, and obviously, you guys, this is what she's looking like now. So yep, there's a big difference, and I'm planning on obviously adding more to like her features. But I also kind of overdid her lips, but I wanted to do that because I feel like she doesn't have a lot of money, so she would probably have to spend less money on these procedures, so she wouldn't necessarily get the best quality, so to say. She did have some money, obviously, like Pepper gives her a little bit of money. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna speculate how much plastic surgery is in The Sims, but I'm pretty sure that it costs something. So you know, it's someone's gonna have to either pay for that or discover that payment has been done. And if she tries to do it cheap, then you know it might have gone a little wrong. So what I actually want to do, I think she has a cell phone. I want to talk to that one person that we saw today, and I think that she's coming over to slap me because that just seems like something she would do. I want, oh, I don't really know what, oh, this is her. Okay, there it is. Perfect. Let's invite over everyone. Okay, I think Manny's coming to slap me. Yes, girl, I thought we were past this. I love how Tilly is kind of getting in between. She's like, isn't it time to like grow up, Mandy? Oh, perfect. So everyone's coming over. You know what? Maybe this is actually like gonna go well after all. I get the feeling that I can't really get anything done fast in this episode, and unfortunately I have so much to pre-record, so I think I'm gonna have to end it here. Thank you guys so much. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine I just like after 5 I'm like, yep, good night. You will have to pre-record a lot of videos, but I do want to kind of end things with hopefully at least a first kiss or something, because she does really want this first kiss to happen. You know what? I'm really, oh, I love him. Look, you guys, can you see why I love him? I gave him, oh, look at this outfit. Just look at it. Oh, come on. But when you see his face, he reminded me of the guy from Stranger. Not like he looks exactly like it, but he reminded me kind of the Stranger Things guy. When he was in Kaz, like I said, a little bit, okay? And there's something about him, just the way that he's like, I don't know. I feel like he would give good babies. He has like nice structures. Is this the guy we're gonna marry? I don't know. I did make him just in case. Just in case. Just cute guys, just in case. And then there's this guy, which he's also cute, and I would also think that they look good together. I just made a bunch of guys and I'm like, you guys are gonna look so good together. So I have lots of choices. Actually, this is the perfect time to kind of look at her status. So her gender preference is 2 for males and -1 for females. So I'm just guessing that she's, for now, as straight as can be. But maybe she will have some experimental phases. I mean, she just have to have, well, I mean, she has to have 20 lovers, not 20 woohoos. Which I think is a little less hard. I don't know. I mean, it could add to the drama though. Like, if one of these guys ends up being like the one, you know, it could definitely be a reason why. What are you leaving again? Hide. Why is he hiding? Why are you hiding? Oh, now girl, be the bigger picture. Be the better person. Why is he hiding from me? Since Rosie has, you know, gained all this newfound attention, he has noticed that they've kind of left her alone, and this made Rosie almost feel like, and like it confirmed everything. Like, this was to prove that people didn't like her because she was ugly, and it sounds so horrendous, but I just really hate how bad it sounds and how true it seems. But yeah, after all these changes, don't flash your crotch time, girl. After all these changes, finally got popularity and friendship, and it's just, I like to say that Rosie was just feeling a little awkward, or she just needed someone to kind of help the conversation go and flow a little better. So she asked Julie to come and join and kind of, you know, kind of check out this guy. And her and Julie have been talking, and Julie has expressed that she has no desire leaving her boyfriend or Rosie, and she's not picking sides. She loves both, so she's gonna stay with and be friends with both. And it seems like at least one of the three has changed, and he doesn't really care about bullying Rosie, and he seems rather cool about, you know, Rosie and Julie hanging out. When the three of them are together, it's not like she'll really stay and talk, but if they happen, you know, to see each other, they will greet each other, and it's fine. So at least one of the three is, you know, a bit chill about the situation. Actually, I'm just gonna make him unselectable because we don't really need that anymore. The newest thing that has happened is that Rosie has been invited to go and hang out with a girl girls sometimes. They want to go swimming, which Rosie is kind of apprehensive about, but she does this is gonna sound very cocky, but she knows she has a better body than them. Like, this is the only thing she knows for sure, she has a better body than them. And she actually wants to kind of flaunt it and maybe put on a new bikini and like show off just how good of a body she has. And with her new face, she's slowly gaining confidence, and she's slowly saying, hey, look at me. And I think it's only gonna grow and grow and grow. I'm just kind of worried that if it turns out that she does get this new confidence, and if people compliment her, she just gets more and more and more of it. If it eventually kind of means that she's dependent on people's opinions to validate herself, and if people don't like her, she feels like it's something she needs to change, which sounds like a really big problem. But oh my god, imagine her coming back home and Pepper just kind of looking at her girl and being like, you were gone for 4 years, where's my little girl? Oh my god, just imagine that day. I am thinking about moving her directly to a new house when she comes out of college, and we're gonna bring the dog in and the 2 cats, and I think we're just gonna start a new chapter. However, I do think that Pepper would come over very often and they can have like fun times and stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna move her back in, mainly because one, it's kind of pointless because we're really, she's an adult now, so we can really dive into her life if she needs to make money and get her own house. And 2, Pepper's house sometimes is kind of bugged out with the robots and the cats and everything, so it's a little bit like, I don't really want to deal with it. Okay, so I really like this guy. I kind of want to see if we can get perhaps a little, a little flirt. Like, can we charm him? Can we get some romance going? Julie, this is your cue to get the F out. Okay, so for some reason, she's really not into him, which is just, I don't know, I just find that really disappointing because I really had hopes for her. I don't understand what's up with this guy and wanting to hide from a llama. Like, I don't see a damn llama. Oh, he was hiding in here as well. Maybe he's not supposed to be here after hours. It could just be that. Oh, okay, damn. Can I do a wolf whistle? Are you into that? Is there anything you're into? This guy is so cool. You have the same look as your mother. Anyway, guys, I am definitely gonna end this here. I guess in the next episode we're gonna try this again, but unfortunately I don't have more time for this part. I really wish I could record a little more, but I hope you guys stay tuned for the next episode. So I just want to give you a quick heads up. This is the last episode of Not So Berry before I leave, so everything after this Let's Play part will be pre-recorded until I tell you otherwise, and I promised that I would do an upload before I leave. So here it is. I won't be able to read any of your suggestions or take in any of your comments for a while, so I'm gonna have to make most of my decisions by myself, which is like, maybe we should stay away from this guy. He's kissing a bag of, aw, maybe we could be, hold up, wait a minute, tell me what's going on here. This guy's kissing a potato sack and Rosie's crying outside the door. I definitely think that she's gonna hunt and stalk this dude like no tomorrow, and maybe it becomes obsessive. I'm not really sure, but it could be a good like starting point for a relationship. Like, if we do end up marrying this guy later on, because we have to like marry a person and we're gonna leave a person at the altar, like we marry that same person later on. Like, if we end up marrying this person, it could definitely be because like we leave because we're just overly attached or whatever. Can you like stop it? I just said that you were on your best behavior and now you're just being completely rude to me. Okay, I'm gonna go before Mandy decides to kill Rosie. Thank you all so much for watching this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.